version through this one right here. You got with the Dons, got the Dons, the VIP, and just with the VIP, you got the mainly the first VIP. You the first mentress VIP. You the first one gonna get for from Bloomis with Country Dons. You got Country Dons, Country, and just the Dons, and mainly with this, like, hey, you coming in, and then you and your presence. So basically, you get to you get the main work. You get to see what's actually going on because you one of the main VIPs, especially VIP been around for probably years, like years and everything else. But especially from them, stepping into this right here in this whole pride, like you got the pride of just the whole IP, the VIP. So you got the pride, especially from this, because this one right here, it just seems so a mistress of a whole King Kong, a Keening thing, a Keening thing, something Keening thing. But you got just with the Dons, and they just bridging in, bridging in, but mainly with the whole just and extrinsics and just their main, now they got their whole present onto a whole mix.
Target acquired.
VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he could have one of any complexion. VIP section with a crazy collection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confessions. VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he can have one of any complexion. More money, more power, what I told my reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession. VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he can have one of any complexion. More money, more power, what I told my reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession.
Pull up on your block, it's getting lit like it's Park Life. Bangers in this archive, we've got a
Ooh, pull up on your block. It's getting lit just like a hot lot. Just like a hot lot. Just like a hot live. And especially with that, especially from that VIP, and then they get the VIP, so it's gonna be a litty thing because they got that first collection, like they say, you the first collection. So you can you're the first person that can see what's going on. You're the first person that probably sees when it's gonna actually think when no one else can see it. You the only one that can see it. So this one right here it's just really appreciable. Like pull up in the whole thing and then seeing the whole just impressions.
Reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession.
Pull up on your block, it's getting lit like it's Park Life. Bangers in this archive, we've got to play our cards right. 24/7, no breaks, this ain't half time. Heads turn, looking at this foreign when I pass by. And if I see the Raleighs, then I'm 24/7, no breaks, this ain't half time. Heads turn, looking at this foreign when I pass by. And if I see the Raleighs, then I'm fucking up these car tires. Right, I'm fucking.
Ooh, and these hard times. Hey, he said, and these ain't no it ain't no half time. It ain't no half time. We want the like the full. We want the full connects. Like they say, you don't want to go in and you get the half of the. You want the full connect, like where you can just see what's actually going on instead of getting that half of that strength. Like you don't want to get something that's nothing like nothing really into verbal. You want to get something with a full verbal.
Foreign when I pass by. And if I see the Raleighs, then I'm fucking up these car tires. Rags to riches, I ain't going back to hard times. More money, more power, that's the main aim. I hit him in his mainframe, this money must maintain. And we don't play games, 100k on day dates. They came to trap, but they ain't matching on our pay grade. And I can't beef him in the station, they talk names. Feds hit the front, so at the back's where I vacate. And throw them C's up. And if you seen 100 stack for your P's up. Money comes dirty, but we know how to clean up. My rock real T-boy, crunch size. I flung my first box wearing feel up.
VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy.
Ooh, VIP with a crazy collection. And in that collection too, like You the first person that can go inside the shop, whatever shop they in, and they could see the instead of being all the way back here, they put you in the front line. It's crazy how you can become a front thing, a front component, especially from the front component and everything else. Like you the front component, and all those collections coming your way. Like
Box wearing feeler.
VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he can have one of any complexion. More money, more power, what I told my reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession. VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he can have one of any complexion. More money, more power, what I told my reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession.
If there's food in my whip, I ain't stopping for Jakes. Been through blood, sweat and tears, you ain't got what it takes. 100k on the reload, can't be making mistakes. Sweat and tears, you ain't got. If there's food in my whip, I ain't stopping for Jakes. Been through blood, sweat and tears, you ain't got what it takes. 100k on the reload, can't be making mistakes. I've been staying low key, but I know where it stays. All this chatting like you know me, you ain't been through the struggle, the hustle. Link the plug, 100k and the duff was deep. The feds bug my house, they know that I'm trouble. Ops want me dead, so I keep me a couple. Trying to change my life for the better. It's getting hot and I ain't talking about weather. Gold dated, now I need me the dweller. They play my music up in court, can you handle the pressure? Rubber bands on my wrist to keep.
ooh, this is the main thing.
The pressure, rubber bands on my wrist to keep this money together. I see the hate.
See, and that's all you need too. That's all you need too, and just the main thing. Like, hey, can you take all that pressure? Like a lot of people, they just get into it and they can't handle the pressure. Like you gotta be ready for that pressure because that pressure can happen any moment. Like it could be any time. It could be any composure time. But it just steps into the thing. Like it's like the main thing, especially from the whole present. Like he said, you put in you put in so much benefits on a life on life on the line. Like you got your life on the line and you got your present. It's like, can you really take the pressure? Can you really do this and that? So it just really extends itself.
The pressure, rubber bands on my wrist to keep this money together. I see the hate, they don't want you to win, they fake. Gave us slices, but niggas tried taking the cake. Choices weren't great, made mistakes. Stacking money up to get my mama slices, but niggas tried taking the cake. Choices weren't great, made mistakes. Stacking money up to get my mama fresh crib with a gate.
VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he can have one of any complexion. More money, more power, what I told my reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession. VIP section with a crazy collection. Tell my boy he can have one of any complexion. More money, more power, what I told my reflection. Block where I got scars and a lot of confession.
Target acquired.
Ooh, hey, and they got billboards going on too now. I guess they got their own billboard. Welcome to the country. Welcome to the whole thing. Especially from their whole thing, you know it stands for them because they got the whole thing and they got the main thing. And if you see that, you know that stands for them because the main part. But hey, it's a lot of different things doing it big. Like you got different things doing it big. But with this whole thing coming into it right here, the VIP, yeah, the VIP and everything else, but the collection and everything else, how the whole thing is coming, but mainly with this whole thing right here, though, VIP and just the country dons and them just having their whole thing, like they a whole thing, like they got their whole nation thing going, but like they telling you how it is. To be a VIP, you get the first collection. Hey, you get the first collection of the whole thing. We give them the whole collection and everything else. Like you can see the whole thing that station. But coming in with domes though, and them just having their whole thing. They just resoothed at this. But make sure you guys definitely tune in with this. Make sure you guys comment and like and with with this whole this impression